The Hemingway House and the Lighthouse are just one block over on our right, Disney on our left. At this light, they're off to the left-hand side. Butterfly Museum behind us. And we're on Wall Street. This cross street here is Truman Avenue. Anybody hopping off here, folks? Nope. We'll see if anybody's getting on. Anybody hopping on, Deb? About trainers. Okay, thank you. That's a good way to put it. They're all taking the Conch train instead of the trolley. So that's stop 12. We're going to go down to 13, then we'll go down to stop number 1, where the trip will start all over again. Guy, I don't want to get hit. There we go. Just slow and steady wins the day, right guys?
Yeah.
And we're on Duval Street. This section of Duval Street always cracks me up. When I first moved down here back in 2001, my friends told me they had drag races on Duval. And I thought that was awesome. I didn't really understand how they did that down the street. But I thought that's pretty cool. And then when I came to my first drag race, I was really surprised. Because the drag races are drag queens racing down Duval Street. They're not cars, that's what I thought it was. They were men dressed up as women in high heels run down the street. It's a fundraiser actually they do every year. They call them the drag races. It was hilarious. They still have a lot of drag shows here in Key West. One of the most famous ones is here on our right-hand side, this club called Aqua. And if you've never seen one, those shows are hilarious, you guys. You gotta see one at least one time. You'd be amazed. And they're extremely entertaining and funny. So this stop here is 13 for us as I make this turn on the corner. And we're midway on Duval Street right now. Upper and lower Duval Streets are right off of this one right here. Hi, Mary. How you doing? All right. Anybody hopping off here at 13? Middle of Duval Street. All right, y'all gonna ride down with me to the center. Anybody riding with us, Mary? Thank you. All right. Y'all have any questions for me so far? Anything that you want recommendations for? A lot of times the questions I get are, where's a good place to eat seafood, right? I always recommend any of the restaurants down by the historic seaport, because I know that many of them have their own fishing boats that go out every day, and they bring fresh seafood to their own restaurants and cook fresh seafood every day. So I know that they're always really good. If you're ever in doubt, you can always just ask. They'll tell you. What's that?
What stop is that?
So at stop number 2, folks, you might get a little bump here on this curve. stop number 2 is the historic seaport. And if you looked off to your right there, there's Half Shell Raw Bar. And then as you go down, there's the Boathouse, and then there's Schooner Wharf Bar, and the Conch Republic Seafood Restaurant, and A&B Lobster House. There's a bunch of them up down there. Any of those, you want to look at their menus, especially between 3 and 6 o'clock. A lot of them have happy hour, you guys. You can go down there and get like half off their appetizer menus every day. Keep that in mind. Taste something.
There's the courthouse.
Check out the tree coming up on your left-hand side at the rainbow sign. This is a cake-hawk tree. Look at this giant thing.
Look at that.
That's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
Those things on the bottom are called buttresses. They're part of the root system of the tree. This is the end of the road. He's posing right there. Mile marker 0. If you've made it there, guys, you made it to the end. Unless you go across the street, of course. Then that's the beginning. That's the most stolen sign in Key West. That cracks me up too, because both of these shops sell the sign. But I guess it's not as fun as stealing the sign from Key West. There's your story. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, there's 2 of them.
2 of them on the car.
A
Booster.
rooster and a hen.
Oh, a car.
What are you doing there? What a weird place to stop for a day.
He's roosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really roosting, huh? What they do at night, they actually fly up into the trees. And that's where they sleep at night. They fly up there to get away from the predators. Their predators down here mostly are cats or other birds of prey. We get lots of hawks down here in the Keys. So hawks will swoop down. They especially love to swoop down and get the little chickens that run around. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Good dancing Santa. So we're back on Duval. We just zigzag along St. Paul's again here on your right. Oldest house coming up on your left. Lower Duval, open till 4 a.m. every